Yo, what's going on, guys? So I have a really big headache right now, and it's genuinely from a really stupid fucking hurdle that is going on right now with the business. Um, it's still making money, but there's just some shit that I just have to figure out right now, and it's just costing me. It's costing me my time and my well-being right now. So, and just while I'm in this little headache, I wanted to kind of rant a little bit to you guys. Kind of one-on-one, and kind of speak about my experience um, as a young online entrepreneur and kind of give you guys some advice on what to expect when you guys reach these numbers. And you guys will reach these numbers, like, don't get me wrong. Um, there's a lot of beginners here. I promise you that if you stick to one thing, it's going to work. If you guys don't know, I run a branded dropshipping store that I've been running for about a month and 3 weeks now, and the store has been pretty profitable for me. Um, and You guys can see my progress on this channel since I started. It was pretty much my last resort. I said, fuck it, I'm going to start a YouTube channel to keep myself accountable. And then people kind of started watching here. And now I am holding myself accountable, not for myself, but for everyone else as well. So, guys, literally 2 months ago, I was working at a restaurant, and I had finally quit that restaurant and gotten a new job that allowed me to have a lot more time. Y'all heard that right? That had a lot more time. It gave me a lot more time to work on the online business, and I knew that I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to do branded dropshipping since a while back ago, but I just did not have time. And for everyone kind of stuck in their situation right now, um, and feeling like it's a constant cycle of doing the same things over and over again. I know that there's a lot of you guys that did not go to college, and I was one of those people. I did not go to college, and kind of like the years after high school when I didn't do college and wasn't partying and doing any of that shit. I was just working and just grinding on shit and just doing content. If you guys follow my Instagram, you guys see that I do pretty much cinematic content, and I do content for agencies and brands, etc. Um, and that was kind of the work that I would do. But that was what I was doing in LA, and I felt stuck there. I felt like I wasn't progressing in life, and I felt like I wasn't progressing in my business and not making the money that I wanted. So I took a leap of faith and came to Texas all by myself with just one guy uh, who I'd known since I was like 6 years old, and we said, "Fuck it, we gotta get out of our hometowns." Fucking Discord's going crazy. We gotta get out of our hometowns and just and work on our shit. And so that's kind of what we did. And for a year and a half, sorry, and for like a solid 9 months, we were just working that job. That I was working genuinely like from 9 to 9 every single day. I needed to work doubles to make money so that I could pay my bills. And I'm not complaining. I put myself there for a reason. I suffered through that because I moved on purpose, and I knew that it was going to be hard. And so I kind of wanted to tell you guys that if you guys are stuck in a similar position, it's obviously going to be harder than if you are living with your parents and saving up money, because I could have done that. I really could have done that and saved up a lot more money and gotten this a lot faster, these results faster. Probably about a year ago, I could have done it. But, I think you need that suffering. You need to go through some shit so that you don't just make a quick amount of money and then you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to behave yourself. You don't know how to be, um, you don't have that experience suffering through a bunch of shit. And here's something kind of interesting that I have always thought about. And maybe it's because I'm delusional or something, but I always think that right now I am living in the past of my future self, which is, that's pretty obvious, but just bear with me, guys. Right now, in the future, I'm already a multimillionaire. I'm already running businesses. I'm already doing everything I told myself I would do. And I'm looking back, talking about this exact fucking moment as if it's in the past. And that's what I'm going through right now. I'm not living in the present. I'm living in the past of my future self. And everything that I have ever wanted, I already have it. I seriously have everything that I've ever wanted. Just not yet. And if you guys kind of think like this, and if you guys start thinking like this, that you already have all these things that you want, you already have all these things that you need, that you want to do, then the progress becomes a lot easier to handle than to just feel like anxious about things that are coming and not knowing what to do. I already believed in my mind that I had everything, and I just needed time for it to actually get to me. And so I stopped thinking about things as if trying to get to the future, but bringing the future towards myself. And guys, I really want y'all to know that, you have to kind of enjoy that suffering, enjoy those problems, because at, if you keep going, it's going to work for you, and you're gonna make it work. I really believe that if you actually try your hardest, it will 100% work for you. And there's gonna be a point where there's gonna be a singularity where you're doing your shit, and then all of a sudden you realize that you're on the other side, that you're on the side of that future, and now you're the one talking about those moments as if they're in the past, because they are. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's not gonna be easy. It's really not gonna be easy, and it was not easy for me. There was a lot of stress. There was a lot of very, very lonely nights, and very stressful nights, and nights with anxiety. Um, and I'm not saying that I've made it or anything, but I can say that this is working for me right now, this business model. Um, and what I can say is that you genuinely cannot fucking give up. I know I'm just some fucking kid, and I'm 21 years old. For the most part, don't know what I'm talking about. In the future, a year from now, 2 years from now, I'm probably gonna look back at this shit and say, damn, I was fucking stupid. But right now, what I can tell you, if you are struggling with this shit, you have to keep going. Um, the universe will reward people for trying and actually trying, not just saying that they tried for 1 or 2 weeks. No, I mean like actually giving it your all. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to get on here real quick before I go to LA. Uh, I'm packing all my shit right now. You guys can see that. And I'm about to get very, very busy with content, very busy with fucking business. I have a clothing brand that I want to start. I have a lot of fucking people to shoot for, and get paid. It's gonna be a very busy 2 weeks, and I'm still gonna find time to make videos for y'all. I'm still gonna find time to get that Discord for y'all. And by the way, I'm gonna drop it very soon. As soon as I get to 1K, we're dropping that Discord community all for free, by the way. Nothing paid on there except for my time. If you guys want to have a one-on-one call, give you guys all the information you guys need, you guys can pay for that information as well, because my time is valuable. And again, I am going to get extremely, extremely busy with a lot of things that I'm doing with my friends. I'm gonna go to Yosemite. I'll probably, I'll get some vlogs for y'all. I know that right now, I kind of view content as it's a very business driven thing, because I understand how that kind of works. If you guys see my Instagram, you guys can see I built up a pretty decent following on there, just based off uh, understanding how things work for the algorithm. So I know that kind of the vlogs don't get that many views, but it's really more for me and to document my progress, and for the loyal followers here that like me for me. Um, but I am gonna make a lot of more vlogs, and I'm gonna finally get to making a video for y'all that shows what winning ads are, and examples of these ads, and how to make them as well. If you guys are stuck in a 9 to 5, a 9 to 9, working doubles, whatever it is that you're doing, I promise you that delusion will get you to where you want to be. Um, I'm not realistic. I'm not a realistic person. I've never been a realistic person. I have never believed in being realistic, because being realistic has gotten people nowhere. Um, all the dreams that people have had and achieved came from an obsession. It came from an idea that implanted in their brain somehow, and it stuck with them, and they stuck with it and became something huge. Um, so I have big dreams, and I have big aspirations, and I'm extremely delusional. I'm very proud to say that. And I hope that you guys adopt that mindset so that you guys can scale your business any way that you can. With that being said, guys, I hope that you guys all win. I've been seeing a lot of your metrics. You guys have been showing me your products and your stores, and I'm very, very happy that you guys are killing it. And if you guys are beginners as well, please feel free to ask me questions about anything. Um, Again, guys, I'm going to get very, very busy these next few weeks, and I'm going to try to document everything for y'all. Hopefully we get a skyrocket in content on one of the videos, but yeah, guys, just keeping it real for y'all. Kind of wanted to just rant real quick, so that's it.